If you're looking to start a coach training program, it's highly likely that by now you've already done your own research on the best options. And in doing so, you may already feel confused or even overwhelmed by a lot of the language that's out there. At Barefoot Coaching, we use plain, jargon-free language. So here's our contribution to simplifying the world of coach training. In this video, we're just going to explore two areas, credentialing and accreditation. And at their heart, both of these terms are about quality, about credibility, and about reassurance. But before we even get into either of those terms, let us start with exploring who are all the characters, a cast of characters involved in the story that's about to unfold. We have our students and we have our potential future coaches. That's you, I would imagine. We have a coach training provider. That's us, Barefoot Coaching. We have an organization whose role it is to ensure the highest standards in the coaching profession. This is the ICF, the International Coach Federation, but there are others too. And we have coaching clients who want to find the very best coaches to work with. So there we go. There's a cast of characters to allow us to enable this story now to unfold. We're going to start with accreditation. Accreditation relates to coach training organizations and the programs that they delivered, and it demonstrates to students that the coach training provider is credible and can provide a consistently high quality of learning. Barefoot's flagship program is accredited by the ICF, which stands for the International Coach Federation. Now, the ICF is the world's largest non-profit coaching organization. It's got 50,000 members. It operates across 166 countries and territories. And in fact, our program has been accredited with them since 2012. In order to become accredited, organizations such as Barefoot are required to regularly demonstrate that we meet the 7 standards prescribed by the ICF. Now, these standards cover the program content, the quality of teaching and instruction, ethics, business operations, learner experience, and many other areas actually. Looking a little bit more deeply into the world of accreditation, there also happen to be different levels of accreditation from the ICF. In fact, there are 3 levels of accreditation. Helpfully, they are called level 1, level 2, and level 3. Barefoot's program has a level 2 accreditation, which means by successfully completing this program, you can go on and apply for ICF credentialing up to a higher level than if you had only completed, say, for example, a level 1 program. But we're going to cover a little bit more on that in a second when we actually talk about credentialing. So, headlines on accreditation then are: accreditation is about demonstrating that a training organization and their programs meet consistently high standards. And Barefoot's coach training program is accredited by the International Coach Federation and is a level 2 program. So whilst accreditation is about the reassurance, credibility and quality about a coaching training organization and their programs, credentialing is about the quality of you as a coach. In itself, coaching is an unregulated industry. Anybody can call themselves a coach, even if they've never undertaken any formal training or have very, very little experience. Becoming credentialed shows your clients and your peers that you have met quality standards and requirements designed to develop and refine your coaching skills. So according to the 2022 Global Consumer Awareness Study, 85% of coaching clients say that it's important or very important that their coach holds a certification or a credential of some kind. Now, the ICF have 3 levels of credentialing. The 3 levels are, while the entry level is Associate Certified Coach or ACC, moves up then to Professional Certified Coach PCC and Master Certified Coach MCC. Whether you're applying to gain ACC, PCC or MCC, there are kind of 5 key ingredients involved that you need to have in order to become credentialed. At headline, they are education, mentor coaching, some form of performance evaluation, an exam, and experience. So we're just going to quickly unpack some of those. Education. So this is by completing the Barefoot ICF accredited program. This provides you with all of the training hours you need to enable you to credential up to PCC level. Mentor coaching. Now this is a combination of group and one-to-one coaching that you receive during the Barefoot program from a trained mentor coach. In effect, it's being coached around your coaching, but using the ICF competency framework. Again, the Barefoot program includes all of the mentor coaching that you'll require to credential up to PCC level. Performance evaluation. So at the end of the talk program on the Barefoot program, each student is asked to submit between a 40 and 60 minute example, an audio recording of them actually coaching a client. This is about demonstrating your skills and competence against the ICF competencies. So this is then assessed by a trained coach, by a Barefoot trained mentor coach actually, and you're invited to come along for a 1 hour performance evaluation / mentor coaching session where you talk through that particular recording, and at the end of that you'll be informed whether or not you have passed the final performance evaluation. The exam, not everybody gets excited about an exam, but this is called the ICF Credentialing exam. It can be taken online or it can be taken in a testing centre. It comprises of about 81 scenario-based items to test your knowledge of the ICF core competencies, and more importantly, the application of that knowledge to what we call realistic coaching scenarios. Typically, it can take a couple of hours to complete, although you do actually get up to 3 hours to complete it. So it's a significant exam. The final ingredient is your experience. So in order to, whether you've got all the other 4 ingredients, in order to secure your credentials, as well as the other 4 ingredients, you do need to be able to demonstrate actual experience of coaching. Now, there's lots of detail out here, and I could imagine filling another couple of videos with this, but the headlines are that if you're going for that entry-level credentialing of ACC, then you require 100 hours to be able to demonstrate 100 hours of coaching. PCC, you require 500 hours. So it just gives you a rough idea of the kind of amount that we're talking about. You can only count, and you can count hours that you have gained from the time that you started your coach-specific education. So to recap on credentialing is all about demonstrating your own quality as a coach, which many clients will value, given that coaching is actually an unregulated industry. There are 3 levels of credentials from the ICF. Entry level, Associate Certified Coach, ACC. The next level up, Professional Certified Coach, PCC. And the highest level, Master Certified Coach, or MCC. The Barefoot program gives you many of the ingredients to enable you to apply to a credential up to PCC level, but you do still need to make sure that you've gained experience to complete your credentialing. So this means a minimum of 100 hours to gain ACC and 500 hours to get to PCC. So for now, that's it on simplifying the world of accreditation and credentialing. Thanks for watching.